Okay, I'm gonna check this pan, see if it's hot. It looks about hot. It's actually not hot enough. It's supposed to beat up. So I'm gonna let that sit a second. Turn it up just a little bit. Alright, let's see if this thing's hot enough yet. Yep, water's beating up. That's what we want. Look at that water there. Go back in here, grab this. I think this is what, an inch and a half cut ribeye I got on sale at Brookshire's. I want to let that oil get all over the pan here. Get about like that. We're gonna set that on there like that. I'm gonna let that sit. That's gonna stick for a little bit. Done dried it. Done salt and peppered it a while ago. Just let it sit in the ice box. Let it dry out to get a better sear that way. Shrinks doesn't just not. What is it? You get rid of more moisture so it doesn't just sit there and just get soggy and stuff. It shrinks up like it's supposed to and then renders the fat like you want it to. It'll be ready when it's ready to peel off and you get a good sear that way. Alright, let's see where this is at. It should just pop. If it's ready, it's gonna pop off. Still got a little bit run. Take some fat right here. Let it simmer down. Oh. That's where we're coming. That's about where we're wanting. Get some oil on there. Sit on the other side there. Good looking sear. Set that toward more to fire. Chuck that out. Well, that's about what we're wanting. How done is that? Still pretty raw. Pretty blue. Pretty blue. Alright, we're gonna let that sit for a little bit longer. This should be about ready. It feels about ready. Looks about ready. We're gonna render some of this fat here on the side, on the hot side of it. We'll use that for our steak sauce we're gonna make here in a second. These should be about. Woo! That pan is a little hot, let me tell you what. I'm gonna let that flip a second. That should be about medium rare. About where I keep it. Alrighty. I'm gonna move that off to the side, grab this one here. We're gonna peel this up. We're gonna turn that down a little bit though. Pick that up. That's it. Now we're gonna go let this rest for about a good 5-8 minutes, something like that. Put that there. I'm gonna take some of our butter we got sliced here, and then some of our red wine. This is how we're gonna make our. I forgot the most important thing: the wooden spatula. So what we're gonna do here, throw that butter in there like that. We're also gonna use. This will also help clean our pan up here. So take whatever cheap wine you can find. I don't know what this is from. This is from like Walmart. Woo! Splatter on you. That's why I put a long neck on this. So we want a little bit more. There we go. So we're gonna render all the moisture out of this thing, and then we're gonna use the natural sugars from the fruit of this wine here. So that's why you don't need a. You're gonna see how clean your pan, your stainless steel is here. Once you get it like that, and use a wooden spoon so you don't scratch your surface here. And we're just gonna go around and take all these good little bits here from the steak that you can already see it's starting to thicken up a little bit. Doesn't have the right smell. It needs a little bit more. you want this to have a bit of a red tinge, not a yellow from that fat. So we're gonna put a bit more in there. Alrighty. Yeah, you can see how much better how cleaned up this is. You can get your sides, but your sides are gonna be a little harder. We're not worried about the sides too much. I'm gonna sit here, clean this pan up, let that moisture get out of there. If I can clean the sides up just a little bit, we're going to do it. We're going to turn it down just a little bit there. Still doesn't smell right. We're gonna put a little bit more. It's still not the right color yet. We're getting close. We need a little bit. I don't want this to be too sweet. You almost want it to smell like a homemade Pop-Tart. You have an idea what that smells like, so. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. But you can see our stainless steel is pretty clean here. All right, we're just going to turn that off. Let the heat of the pan here get this soaked up here. Yeah, that smells about right. All right, we're going to turn the propane off here. Let's sit here. Put this down. We're gonna bring that down, bring it down, bring everything you can down. I'm gonna put that right on top of it. That is how you make if we go to a nice restaurant and make that weird steak sauce, that's really good. You think it's just the juice of that steak. No, it's actually red wine and butter, and then whatever little bits clean this up like this. So we're just gonna throw that in there right now. So that's had about a little bit the rest, so we're just gonna give it a good check here. It's tender. That's more medium, but be all right. Can't complain about it. Okay, so this is obviously a different steak, but it's been setting longer, and it's about where we're at, about medium rare, a little almost medium, but I'll call that good right there. So we're gonna sit there and just give it a little try here. And that would, all this is that rendered steak sauce we made that was on top of it. This one's got a lot of fat on it. There you go. That's good. You think you need some? Alright. I'll give you a little bit of this. A little bit. All of them think now they need some. They have a little bit of this fat here. Come here. There you go. See. But either way, that is how you make a restaurant style steak right there with your own steak sauce that you made.